How you guys feeling out here? I know you're cold, but are you fired up? Just checking, just checking. This time will be different. This time will be different. Because all of you here today and all of you that represent other students just like you will not tolerate more cuts to education. Now, Senator Kewen said it best. You all have shown the way as student leaders. You've brought your campuses and your institutions together. UNLV, UNR, working together, fighting together to save education. Well, you know what? It's time for us as elected leaders to follow your lead. I'm calling on the governor, I'm calling on every elected leader, regardless of party, to put their ideology aside and work with us to build a balanced budget that protects education. The current budget, what does it say? What does it say to you? What does it say to the student who's working, that we heard from this morning, who's working 1, 2, 3 jobs to complete their education? What does this budget say? What does this budget say to those families who work so hard to get their child into college for the first time, the first person in their family to go to college? What does this budget say to the businesses and the industry that we want to grow here in Nevada, or those that we want to attract from out of state? What does it say? This is why I'm calling on the governor and every elected official, regardless of party, to put their ideology aside and work with us to build a balanced budget that protects education now. Now, I said it on the first day of the legislature, and I'll say it again today. This budget, as proposed, will not pass out of the Senate. But that's why we need all of you. You're here today. We hear you. We see you. We understand how important the stakes are. But here's my call to you. As you leave here today, stay engaged. Those other 100 students that represent each one of you who are here today, go back to your schools, go back to your classes, and ask them to email, to call, to send mail, to show up here until the job is done to build a balanced budget that protects education. We won't be done until the budget is balanced in a way that's fair, that's equitable, and that requires those other industries that's not paying their share to pay so that education is preserved. We're not asking for too much. Are you asking for too much? You're asking for a quality education, am I right? Well, that's what we're hearing, that's what we see, and that's what this legislature will do before the job is done. Now, I want to close by thanking all of you. You all encourage us. It's your stories, it's your aspirations for hope, your dreams, your goals that keeps us going. This is a tough budget. This is the worst budget crisis that this state has ever felt. We have the worst budget deficit as a percentage than any other state in the country. But it's you, it's your hopes, it's your dreams, and it's your ideals that keeps us going. So thank you for being here. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what Nevada looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you for being here.
Give it up for Senator Steven Horsford!